Hello, welcome everybody back to my channel. This is Lindsay and I'm very happy to get to spend a little bit of time with you today. Today we are doing a craft with me. While you are watching this, I am in Florida on vacation at the beach. So I have pre-filmed this and I hope that you enjoy it. This is a product share for Craspire.com. You can find links in the description box below. And don't miss the coupon code down there either. It's a pretty generous coupon. It's $5 off of a $40 purchase. I shared in the last video these wax seal heads that I got from Craspire that they sent me, and we made some, or I showed you some pockets I had made using the raspberry head, the dragonfly head, the floral pattern head, and the handmade head. Today we're going to use the remaining three. There's a bunny head, there's a little squirrel with some berries, and a square stamp. So I'm very excited about that. We're going to try to make some dangles. I brought my silicone mat, my lace pattern silicone mat. I got this at the Amazon bargain bins. They're called $5 bargain bins that I have nearby me. I know that there are several cities around the country that have, probably a lot of the bigger cities and medium-sized cities have things like the bargain bins. They're pretty much like returns and things. And the way mine works, $5 on Saturday, everything is $5 on Saturday, $4 on Sunday, $3 on Monday, no, $2 on Monday, and $1 on Tuesday. And so I got this on the dollar day. It's silicone. I think it's for cake decorating. I think that's what it's for. But I've used it for coffee dyeing paper, because if you paint or dip this in coffee and place paper over it, you can get designs. I'm sure you could probably roll paint, use it for jelly. Anyway, I haven't used it a whole lot yet, but I wanted something that I could make a wax seal on and pull the wax seal off of. And I thought maybe this would be really cool. I don't know how well it'll work. I will be using the little wax. It's a mess because I've been using it so much. I have put a lot of wear on it already, but the little candle and wax melter and little spoon, that's from Craspire as well, in a little kit I got in the previous order that they sent me. So I will be using that, and I've got my little lighter. I'm going to be careful not to burn down my craft room. And I do want to show you, though, you don't have to use that if you don't want to. I also found this pack at the bargain bins for $5 on the $5 day. This is glittered glue sticks. And I was going to use these today, but my hot glue gun that takes this size has a regular glue stick in it, and I didn't want to deal with trying to use all that up before the video. So I just wanted to show you this is another possibility. Craspire also has these for sale, or different glue stick ones for sale. I haven't tried them yet, but this is just a different brand. This is the, well, I don't know what brand it is, but I got it at the bargain bins, just a bulk lot of it. But I just wanted to show you that is a possibility as well. I did forget my wax beads, so I'll have to pause this and go grab those. I am back. This is the little container I found to store my little wax beads, or wax, whatever you call them. These are from Craspire, and I love them. I love the color assortment. This was an assortment of colors. It was a pack with an assortment of colors, and they have lots of different colors you can get, either a lot of one color, or like I got, it was like a multi-pack. But this is just from, I think it's from a toolbox, like a cheap Walmart toolbox that broke. And I saved, like this snapped on the top. I saved this to store something in. And this is the perfect little container, because I did just have it in a Ziploc bag, a little Ziploc bag that it came in. And it was easy to spill and hard to find the color I wanted. All right, let's get right into this. I'm slightly distracted because I'm trying to think kind of think ahead about how I want to do this. And it's still summer break, so there's still a lot of crazy little kid noise in the background. So I'm kind of half listening for them as well. All right, so I'm going to light my little tea light and place my little holder over the tea light. My little spoon on there. I don't want to keep this over it too long. Kind of burns the wax and all of that on there. But if I'm going to go ahead and get a wax bead in there, and I leave whatever wax was left over before, I'm going to throw in a little pink bead. Why not? Color doesn't matter too much to me. Since I'm making a dangle, do I want to put in 2 beads? I'm going to put in 2 beads to make it. Okay. We're going to let that melt, and then we're going to decide what head we're going to use. I'm going to use this square one. Really excited. I have never used a square one before. So this handle is also from Craspire, and they have lots of different ones. This just came in a kit. So the first time they sent me something, they sent me a kit, and it had this little holder, the tea light candle, this little spoon, the collection of beads, some markers that I don't have here. They're to color in the detail if you want. I do, however, have a white paint pen that I used in the previous video that's still here on my filming desk. So it came with all of that, and then the handle, and maybe the handle might have been separate. Gosh, you can look on their site and see how they have it, because you can get things in kits and you can get them separately. So then I got additional heads that just screw right onto my handle, or I don't even have to use the handle. I can just hold it like that and slap it on. So we are just going to finish smoking because there's wax on the bottom, because I am a messy crafter. If you want to watch a perfect channel with no mess, I'm not the channel to watch. I am so messy. If you feel me, if you're that way too sometimes, well, hopefully the smoke alarm doesn't go off. Gosh, it's just burning on the bottom of the thing. All right, so we got a bunch of colors. I'm going to try and pour it in the middle of this little flower thing to see if I can get a texture. Now this is a silicone matte, so hypothetically it won't stick to it. Who knows? It might. All right, while we're waiting for that to cool, I'm going to pop in 2 more wax beads, kind of a peachy pink there. It takes a while for it to melt this way, so we will see. When it cools, if we can get it off the mat, I have some bulb pins, and I have a little, this is my We Are Memory Keepers, this is a crocodile. We're going to put a hole in it, and we are going to use a bulb pin so we can dangle it off of a cover or a page or a tag or something like that. I have done this trick with faux wax seals, little stickers that look like wax seals, and I have punched holes in them and made dangles, but I've never tried this. So I'm excited. We will see what happens. Are we dry? I'm scared. Well, it popped right off the mat, and look at that beautiful texture. Will it come off? Oh, yay! Oh, wow! So look at how amazing. Can you see that detail? And look at the back, because we put it on that silicone mat. Now, I know you can get silicone mats on AliExpress. I am not a huge fan of them currently. I used to love getting things from them. I'm just taking the little small bit, and I am putting a little hole in it so that I can dangle it. Now, I could add beads or something. I'm not doing that in this video, but you could. Or lace or whatever. But yeah, so we were talking about AliExpress, and I have had terrible luck getting anything ordered from like China. It may or may not come. AliExpress is usually a little bit more predictable. I think I've gotten what I've ordered from there. I'm just a little wary because I've ordered some stuff on Amazon that I think have shipped from China, and they didn't show up when they were supposed to. So that was quite disappointing. So I'm a little wary about that. And of course you have to do your best to make sure you're not ripping off another designer, but like a silicone mat for cake decorating, I think you're probably okay. But Amazon also has them. They're a little more expensive, but you're going to get them at you're going to get them in a couple days, you know, so maybe pick up a couple. I love this size because you can work on it and you can easily clean it and put a full page on it. So here's the dangle, and I'm going to take this white paint pen at the end to fill in some of the details. Not right now because I want to focus on what I'm doing here. All right, so you just carefully peel it off. You don't want to go too fast because some of these wax seals are really delicate, and if you just rip it, you're going to rip the design. I kind of like the half torn look. Doesn't that look rather vintage? Now, I could have added another wax bead for that not to happen, but all of this is experimentation, and I really like those ragged edges because I think it goes well with kind of a vintage theme. So I'm going to do 2 of each design. So we did 2 of the postage stamp, and I'm going to unscrew that one and put in the little bunny face. If you have, maybe you're using the hot glue sticks, you could make these really quickly because you could quickly, once the glue gun is heated up, you could do your dollop of wax or glue, stick it on, and you could even do, like if you had wax, you know, you can just stick multiple ones down on them and kind of do it in a bulk way that way. But when you are using this little flame, I've also noticed that the more it burns down and it melts, then the less hot it is, and it takes a little longer to melt, but you know, I'm okay with that. All right, so we tried that as a background. I'm going to try this one just because I like trying different things. Might not be enough wax, but hopefully it is. And the little bunny face. Okay, we will let that cool and pop in 2 more wax beads to melt. We may have to light a new candle because the wax will get all melted. It's not much of a flame there. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, while we're waiting there, let's come back to these. Maybe I can zoom in just a pinch so you can see better. Right there. This is just a paint pen in white. I used it in the last video, and I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to quickly swipe it over the botanical part and maybe the number, because it says 26. Just, hopefully my hand's not in the video. Just to highlight it slightly. Oh, I really love that. Can you all see that? So we have those 2. And I'm going to leave us zoomed in here so that you can see the detail a little better. Sorry, my hands look so big. Oh, wow. Look at how pretty that little peeking bunny is. And look at that detail on the back. Oh, you know, you can make a bunch of these up too. They're fairly flat, and keep them in your ephemera, little ephemera folder, or like just a little container. Speaking of Amazon bargain bins, I got a whole ton of these little cheap containers with lids for $1. So you never know what I will find there. Okay, so I'm going to actually put the hole in the middle between the ears. Grab my little bulb pin. And okay, we'll get to that in a second. This is almost melted. All right, we're going to do one more bunny, and then we are going to do, where's my squirrel? We're going to try the squirrel. All right. Craspire has an incredible collection of these wax stamp heads. So many. It was so hard to choose. They let me choose up to a certain amount, and oh man, it was so hard. I loved all of them. I had tried to pick the ones I would use the most, but they have ones, you know, so many beautiful nature and vintage style ones, but then they also have cute ones like astronaut or humpback whale or celestial. And if I get another chance at some point to do more videos for them, I'll get some other options and we'll go from there. All right, let us add more waxed beads. All right, let's add a little bit of white to this sweet bunny. I'm just quickly swiping it over. I'm not trying to color the whole thing. Just swiping it over gives it a look of like its fur or hair. How cute! Oh, I'm in love with it. Okay, that's still melting. Make sure I still have a flame. Let's pull this off. Beautiful. Again, a little hole between the ears. And clasp. We're still waiting for that to melt, so we're going to add our white paint onto the bunny. So cute. All right. We're going to do 2 more with this squirrel. And then if you're interested in this set of Dangles, it is for sale in my shop with a disclaimer. Because I'm filming this ahead of time and I won't be listing items while I'm on vacation, it is already up in my shop. So somebody may have purchased it. So if you do not see it under Lindsay's Handmade, that's because somebody already purchased it. But I hope you'll find something else there, maybe, that will spark your imagination or creativity. And who knows, maybe it'll still be available because I'm not going to be announcing it. It'll just kind of pop up in my shop before this video is up. So it may or may not sell before then. You have to be very careful. This gets hot. But that handle, I was unscrewing it. Okay, let's get this last one done. Nope, not last one. Okay, I'm going to try this part of the silicone mat. We're going to do the squirrel one now. Love working on the silicone mat. Makes me want to go buy some more. Oh, not the bunny. We have the bunny. Okay, I don't have time to put it on the handle, so I'm just going to push it on there. And then this will be our final one. All right. This is exciting. So much fun. Okay, I'm just going to heat that up. Let's see how this one is doing. Beautiful. Oh, those colors. Sorry for the interruption. I got a phone call and then I was in the middle of this while on the phone. So we missed a quick part, but we're finishing up these Dangles. I think I've already showed you the one little, one little squirrel one. And the second squirrel one should be right here. Isn't that beautiful? And that will be finishing up our little Dangle set. And we'll look at all of them here in just a second. I had some hot wax that was left in the little, whatever this is called. Well, I tried to have it dump onto the mat to see what it would do, but didn't do anything. So, oh well, forget that idea. What do we, my trash can. Sorry, I'm so distracted. So distracted. You ever get that way? You think you're focused and then there's like 10 things going on in your brain at one time. There's a lot going on. All right, so here we go. 2 squirrels. So cute. Hopefully I'm in frame here. 2 bunnies. 2 bunnies and 2 floral stamps. So this set of 6 I am putting on the website. They might be sold by the time you get to them, but maybe I will make more in the future since they're so pretty and fun to make. I hope you'll check out all the links in the description box below, and you'll have a wonderful day full of inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all of you next time.